What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Watcher of Realms, and today, we've got some things to do. The first thing we need to get done is we're going to upgrade Wrath. We snagged him out of our daily sign-in bonuses, and since he's a really good hero, we're going to go ahead and get him upgraded, probably only to 5-star, promoted 4 times today. Don't have the materials quite to take him further, but eventually we will be 6-starring this guy. He's just really, really solid. Still using my main account pretty much all the time. Really, really good dude. So after we get him upgraded, we're going to jump into the campaign because the storyline quest is taking us back to Chapter 6 yet again in normal mode. But once we beat it, we're going to get 50 diamonds, yay. But mostly, we're going to be getting this gear set here, and this gear set is absolutely freakish. I want to snag that out as soon as possible, and then probably just throw it on Wrath like immediately. But it also gets us closer to this 3 times auto fight. Boy, am I tired of 2 times auto fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to unlock that puppy, so we're going for that. But once that's completed, we're going to jump back into promotion raids because we do need to make some progress here. Will we do it? I don't know. So last time we tried stage 10, we got absolutely ran through, just slapped left and right, kicked in the groin, cried a little bit. It was a bad time. But now that we've got Wrath, hopefully we'll be able to make this kind of work because we have one extra good fighter to do some damage. So hopefully we'll get this done. If not, I guess it's not the end of the world, but I'd really like to be able to farm and hopefully snag out some legendary extracts while I'm getting the insignias, because it kind of feels like a waste just to farm the insignias and not get even a chance at an extract. After that, I want to try to push the mages higher. So we do have stage 11 cleared, a chance to get legendary extracts, but I figure if we're going to be farming these to try to get legendary extracts, we might as well try to get mythic extracts, which I do already have 2 of, sweetly enough. Will we use those today? I don't know, we'll see. But 140,000 power, I think we can squeeze this one out. We may not be able to. It's just, it's going to be what it's going to be, but we're going to try. So that's the final goal for the day, is to get that down to 13. With that said, let's get into Wrath. So, boop, here we go. Wrathicus. We're going to go ahead and just max upgrade his level first. I've got plenty of the blue juice, so we're going to pop him up there, and I should have plenty of star up material. I do. Boop, go ahead and get you to 5. We're going to go ahead and pump him up to 50, then we'll promote him a little bit. So I should have all the promotion stuff that I need to take him all the way to 4, but we're just missing, well, we're missing probably everything for 5. Yeah, I don't even have enough of these because I don't feel like farming them if I can't get one of them suckers, but it's no big deal. We're going to go ahead and get this guy promoted up. Oh, he gets a little video, does he? Oh, yeah. Oh. So cool. He is a good hero though, and he does look kind of cool. So there we go. Boop, promotion 1 done. Go ahead and get him promoted up again. We can skip this video now. Don't have to watch that every single time. But this will get his stats up to a relatively good area. I already do have a gear set on him, by the way. It's nothing great. It's just what I had left over from all my other heroes. So it's got, I mostly prioritize crit rate on him. Kind of planning for the future when we do get him up to 5-star or promoted 5 times. We don't really have that yet, so it's not going to be as big a deal, but whatevers. So there we go. There's the 4th promotion. 2800 base attack. Not bad. There we go. We can't go any higher, but I'd like to, because as you can see, his talent is pretty freaking sweet. He's already got the 15% bonus crit rate, which is just nice to have. It makes it much, much easier to hit that 100% crit rate mark. But once we get him to 5, every time he crits, he's going to have a 20% chance to attack 2 times. That's a big damage increase, because essentially he's getting 2 attacks out immediately. So, nice. You definitely want to build some crit on Wrath. He needs it, and he also kind of already helps you get there himself. But he is just all around a good hero. Every 4 attacks he does, he launches like a big attack that deals bonus damage. Once you upgrade this skill, it does 100% additional damage. So it essentially does double damage every time he attacks 4 times. That's pretty freaking strong. It does a lot of damage. His skill, his ultimate is an auto ultimate, so some people don't like autos, but generally when you have an auto ultimate, they have lower skill costs, and his goes all the way down to only being 300, which is, I mean, you're going to get that pretty often. It boosts his damage by 30% for 30 seconds, so it lasts for a pretty decent amount of time, and also every time he attacks 3 times, he launches an extra attack to up to 5 enemy units that deals up to, like, I think 115% damage when you max it out. So he also has a little bit of AoE built into him, which is really nice for a fighter, especially because the fighter promotion raid does kind of swarm you with enemies. So being able to hit a lot of them at once will be nice. And to top it all off, Bro's a lord. right? Lord heroes are pretty rare, so anytime you get them, they're generally good to run in your team. He is a Nightmare Lord, so he's going to buff my Navras, because he is also a Nightmare Bro. So he's going to get just flat out 10% basic attributes across the board, which is freaking sweet. And the more of these people you deploy, so the more Nightmare units you put down, the faster their attack speed gets. So up to 35% increased attack speed. Not a bad deal if you have a Nightmare team going on, getting all of those out there. The downside is they don't heal as well, so their healing received goes down. But, I don't know, you're trading a little bit of healing for a whole lot of attack. So definitely, if you got this guy and you haven't built him, even if you do have legendary heroes, this guy is still absolutely worth using. Just a very good hero. Oh, that reminds me, I forgot something almost. I have enough dollars. Can I click it? Yes, I have enough guild dollars here. That's not guild dollars. This is guild dollars to buy a mythic freaking artifact, bromigo, and we're going to do that. So this is a class limited to fighters. Your artifacts, I think your legendary and mythic artifacts are class limited, so they can only go on certain things. But this one's nice. It gives him an increase to his crit damage, which is great because he already scales really well on crit. But if he falls below 50% health, it doubles. Plus, it's a huge amount of base stats. We're going to go ahead and snag this puppy out like bam. And we're going to go ahead and stick that on Wrath like... Where you at? There you are, big boy. Boop. Boop. Equip. Bam! Look at all that power increase. Alrighty then. So yeah, this is the gear set I got on him. Obviously, it's not great. I mean, I've got a freaking healer's robe on him. But it does have double crit stats. No attack boost, which is kind of meh. This is just crit rate, attack speed. Mostly I was trying to push his crit rate up, so right now he should be sitting at like 60% crit rate, which he is, and 200% crit damage, which is also nice. Once you awaken him, his Soul Basher, so this is what he does every 4 attacks. He launches that big attack. It guarantees to be a crit, so even if you don't have any crit rate at all, it's going to hit a crit hit. So crit hit damage is also very nice on Wrath. Then he gets some crit hit damage at Awaken 2. Then he also burns targets when he does the AoE in his ult, which is nice. Some penetration. Penetration always a good thing. Yep. And then, the last Awaken, this is really nice for him. When he has his ultimate triggered, he heals for 30% of the damage that he deals. This is enormous. It actually helps him kind of stay alive on his own without healers. Really, really solid, and it's one of the main reasons he's really, really nice. Because you can kind of set him to cover a lane without a healer, and he won't die. So, really, really nice. We won't be awakening him, obviously, right now. We could. I've got a couple of these little purple bros, but we're going to save on those because you never know when you're going to need one. But, there we go. Now we're ready to tackle Stage 2. And by Stage 2, I mean Stage 11. But you know what I'm saying. Stage 2 of the big plan, campaign. So here we go. 74,000 power. We got 2 crystals to defend. Not super worried about it because we do have 2 heroes worth using now. Who are we going to dump? I believe we're going to dump Borit here because he's just not that cool beans. But we're up to 179,000 power now. That brings me much hope and much happiness. We got Big Bro coming from this side, I'm pretty sure. It's usually how that goes. He's going to sneak around and try to beat us with sticks. We're not going to let him do that. How are we going to do it? I'm going to need you. I'm going to let you be over here poking people coming in this side. Then I'm going to put Wrath probably right near. Put that on 2x. We're going to put Wrath like right near. So we'll cover this pretty well. Then we'll probably put Navras and maybe even this bro to slow this dude down. Who do I want to go with? I'm probably going to have him. I mean, I could do it like this. I don't think he'll one-shot Wrath. I would be pretty amazed if he did. But we'll probably throw a healer down just in case because they do tend to hit pretty hard. Yeah, we'll pop you up here like this. Aim that way. I don't think he's going to one-tap Wrath. If he does, I'd be absolutely shocked. Does hit pretty hard, though. Either way, he does go down. Not a big deal. And then we can probably use... probably actually just, like, have you focused on just taking those dudes down. Because I feel like these dudes, they've got things covered over here. But just in case they don't, we'll get some slowage in there. And then... 2 more heroes to put down. Do we need the healer? I mean, if someone comes out here on this side that can, like, actually attack platform units, Mari has a good chance of dying, so I'll just throw a healer on her, because she's not really upgraded great right now, and she's kind of a woos. So I guess we can just double this dude, have him slow him down, and her kind of pick him off. They probably don't even get around to this area anymore, so that'll be great. More of these little toxic mice. Ugh. I don't know, there's red mice and there's green mice. I don't know if they have like, do they like do like different damage or something? Red mice, he's just a raging mutant rodent. That's great. Then we just got a mutant rodent. Mutated by pollution. They move quite fast. Okay, so I don't know if they did like poison damage or something. Look at all these things. But no, it looks like they're just fast. They try to swarm you a little bit. I don't want to see Wrath get some nasty hits in. But Nabros is kind of just stealing his thunder by one-tapping everybody. Please stop doing that. Just kidding. Keep doing that. That is why I built you, to one-tap people. Man, he's even poking them back over here, bro. It's like, tick, tick, tick. Get out of meow. There we go. Easy dub. Not hard at all. I don't think we really were going to struggle on there anyways. Oh, I can't wait to get Wrath upgraded to 6 stars. It's going to be nuts. But not yet. Not today. We do have a Spectral Rift to do. We can run through this like in its own little things. It's only 6 quests and try to complete it all the way. It only has like a 60,000 power requirement, so we should be able to fully clear that in one go. I'm not going to do it today. We're going to obviously focus here. So I guess we got a little bit of a boss wave coming in. 1 crystal to defend. Always like seeing 1 crystal defenses. It just means it's going to be a whole lot easier. Boom. Get in here. How many enemies we looking at? 24. That's not bad at all. That's almost no enemies. So, put that in 2. Also, a nice thing is you can see Wrath only costs 16, whereas Ain costs 19. So he is a little bit easier to place down. I think I'm gonna put him. I mean, I could put him down here to just bonk whoever comes out this way just for funsies. But I'm gonna put him up here to bonk these people for funsies. Yeah, get bonked. 12,000 damage, 6,000 basic attack. That's not bad. And then of course when he does his big attack, that should do double damage. Got this dude coming on this side. I'm gonna probably, call me crazy, I'm gonna kind of stack up this side because people are gonna come in from down here. And what I could do if I'm feeling real nutsies, I'm not feeling crazy nutsies till he goes down, I'm gonna put this guy right here and just poke people as soon as they come out of that little deal. And then we're gonna swarm this thing. Whoever comes out of here, they're about to have a bad day. Hopefully nobody sneaks past him, but I'm assuming he can just take them down. Yeah, he's not really struggling yet. I should probably just on the safe side slow things down so he doesn't get like swarmed too quickly and have people actually make it past him, because that would make me a sad boy. So we do have some archers. Well, we had an archer. He tried to shoot an arrow, but he got murdered very quickly. Boop. Yes. Yes. Boop. Boop. Yeah, whatever. Okay, I don't think he's gonna take enough damage to actually be a problem, but just to be on the safe side, pop a healer down. But yeah, that'll be great. Having Mari up there to keep those dudes slow, that'll be perfect. Already halfway through the stage. Don't think it's gonna get too much more difficult. I could always just throw Rex back here if I'm trying to feel safe, and I'll just do that because that's just good sense. In case someone does sneak around, Bro can be like, not today, nerd. But we shouldn't need that. I think these guys are getting absolutely decimated. Boop, boop, and boop. Ooh, 21 Thouskis. Ooh, not bad. But hopefully with this gear set we're getting, we might be able to put his crit rate almost at 100% just right out the gate. So that would be really, really nice. But we got to get there first. So that was stage 12. If brain is braining granularly, it was. So we've got 4 more to go. This is a little bit longer of a stage. It has 16 stages instead of 15. But we actually unlocked the gear set at 15. So we're still going to complete it, or we're going to try. But the main goal was obviously to snag out the gear, and we will be snagging out the gear. So we've got, looks like a double crystal defense going on here. How do I want to run this? First, I want to run it in 2 times speed because I'm not a ninny. Then we're going to probably put Ain poking this way, so people will walk in behind him and touch his butt, but he'll poke him and they'll die from it, and he'll be fine. But we'll probably end up throwing Wrath and Rex like this, and this will stop people in front of him so everyone can kind of get some damage on him. Should be good. I could aim Wrath that way, but I'm not gonna. We're gonna pop Mari in. Probably right. Ooh, probably put her back here. No. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it like this. Just so we can slow this guy down long enough that Ain can poke him out. Or we can pop Rex down, and then we'll be okay. So as long as he can't make it all the way to the crystal, which he cannot because he will be poked to the deaths, and now he is indeed that, we're gonna pop this guy up here. Boop. And this should be a pretty well defended zone. Ain turns around, pokes him, just how I intended. I guess we can pop some dudes up here since we don't really have any healers down yet. We're not like super committed to anything. Go ahead and soften these guys up on their way in. And then I guess I could just like, we'll just do it like that. So as they come out, these guys will kind of get them going, murk them down. So we do have an archer up here. We're gonna go ahead and pop our guy like this to heal our platform units. As you can see, boop, getting poked, have no chance. So we can't put our other healer down. Right now, it's looking like we aren't going to need to, because I think the archers come out of the top thing, so as long as these people are healed, we should be fine. And it's looking like we are indeed fine. Just gonna go ahead and pop her ult, take out these dudes behind her a little faster. Never mind, she's gonna shoot that dude all the way across the map instead, because she just does that, but there we go. Cleaned up a few of the dudes there. He's gonna come in here, try to sneak in the old back door. Not gonna work. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna get poked right in the front door. So he's done. He's taking a little bit of damage here, but I don't think in the next 9 enemies he's gonna have any real issues. Boop. 15,000 damage crit. He was critting for like 16,000, and mind you, Ain is actually already promoted up to 5-star, so he's a little bit stronger than Wrath currently is. And he's got better gear on than Wrath as well. They both have similar base stats, but Wrath he just lends himself better to crits, and that means he's just a nasty bro. So there we go. That was stage 13, I believe. Throat. There we go. So 14, here we go. 74,000 power. All the dudes coming in up here, we should be able to kind of like just take these dudes out like immediately. That would be nice. Just stack up here on their crystal and be like, nice try, you're not getting past me, bro. Maybe that'll be the plan. Oh, that is probably exactly going to be the plan. We'll pop you down here. Hopefully that guy doesn't like bonk you out too quick, because he does hit pretty hard. Oh no, we've got people sneaking. People are Wakiki sneaking already. We've made a grievous error in judgment. We'll put you back here to poke. Okay, so we're good. We're good. We're good for now. Got to get some healers on bro up here, because he's going to take some nasty damage if we do not. So here we go. Gonna pop you up here. Okay, so he's doing okay. He's taking a little bit of damage, but it ain't too bad. Then we're gonna probably end up popping Navros here as well to get some AoE, shooting over his shoulder. We got Ain here as backup. I was planning to put him right behind Wrath, but things got out of hand very quickly. They started Wakiki sneaking, and we had to stop them. So I don't think things are gonna make it past this area too much. They might. If they do, I guess we can always throw like Edril back here. There's a little bit of coverage on this area, but it's looking like these guys are handling this absolutely fine. I don't even need to put anybody else down. So we won't. We're just gonna ride it out. We only got 18 enemies left, and it's looking like he's doing okay up here now. I was a little worried he's gonna die, but he did not. Because Wrath never dies. Sometimes he dies, but not today he doesn't, probably. He might die in the fighter raid, we don't know yet. But either way, kind of smoking through this, even though the big guys are coming out, these two together, taking care of that, boop. And having a little AoE backup here means none of these dudes are gonna be swarming us too hard. Yeah, go ahead and just pop her ult to start helping take out, oh, good lord. Didn't even need to. Boop. Those little minions, man, they're freaking crazy. They do so much damage. I can't wait to get this guy awakened up and get those minion explosions even bigger, boosting his crit rate when he spawns them. Ugh, it's gonna be freaking nasty, bro. But all right, we're down to the last few enemies here. They were gonna try to sneak past, but you just saw all those yellow numbers pop up. That was Wrath smacking with his ult. So he does AoE damage on that, so he kind of cleared out most of that by himself there, which was nice. But there we go, 14. I believe that was 14, am I right? I'm 32% sure, and by 32%, I mean 100% sure. Now, we've got the big one. So, well, this is my big one. This will be the big one. But this is kind of big one, right? So we're going to go ahead and pop this down, get everything going, and then snag us out a deliciously delicious set of gear. Oop, pop this into 2 times. Not sure where I want to stop these dudes. If I want to try to do like... Oh, we can't put them right there? Well, that's annoying. I guess we'll put them back here. Oh, they're gonna wait. Then we will wait as well. We will not wait as well. They didn't wait for very long at all. They were not waiting. Hopefully we can get to 19. Boop, perfect. Okay, so we should be fine now. These guys should be able to hold this line with absolutely no problems. End up probably throwing, ooh. lots of little archer bros. So before I put anybody on those platform tiles, I should probably put a healer down like so. And then I'm gonna put probably Navros right here because he'll be able to take care of most of these dudes. And here we go. Boom. There we go. Yeah, he's doing it for me. There you go. Everybody's getting kind of smoked on now. We can do the same thing down here and cover this tile and put another damage dealer in this area. Probably end up putting, I mean, we could put Mari up there, but she's not really a great damage dealer. We'll just throw Idril up here, covering all of this stuff down that way. So she can kind of take these guys out as soon as they come out of the portal down here. And she should be, with healing support, shouldn't be in any really immediate danger of no longer being with us, you know what I'm saying? Here we go, 18 enemies left. They're really taking their time on spawning in. Oh, we got some of these bros. So these guys get kind of nasty later on. I know we totally put that one in the dirt real quick, but these guys can be really, really annoying in some of the later stages. They attack your platform units, but I think, are these the same ones that I'm thinking of in my brain hole? I believe so. I think these guys will slurp up like, there's not on this stage, but later in the game they'll drop like souls from enemies that you kill and they'll slurp them up. It'll heal them up and boost their damage. So they can be really annoying in some stages, and these early ones, not so bad. They do still attack your platform units, but it ain't that big a deal. So here we go, last couple enemies. Boop. Last enemy indeed. Get smoked on. That wasn't 15, right? Surely not. Was that 15? I don't know. My brain is saying yes, but my brain is also saying maybe I'm wrong. It was 15. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. So let's go ahead and just snag this sucker out. Boom, ha, boom, ha. So as you can see, this is fantastic gear. Crit rate, main stat, attack bonus, attack speed, and HP bonus. This is pretty much like built for fighters because not only do you get your attack stats, you also get some HP. And your fighters do need health because obviously they're getting one tap, they're not doing a lot of fighting, they're mostly doing dying. But we got attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, HP bonus again. These attack speed boosts are really, really nice. They're super nice on Wrath because he already has like mechanics where the more attacks he does, he pops like special moves out. So having him attack faster, super great. This last one here is going to be, again, attack bonus, crit rate, attack speed, but he gets rage regen on the last one. We're probably not actually going to use this piece because I don't know if I need it. On, at least not on Wrath. We'll use it. We will use it, don't get me wrong. But let's go ahead and get that upgraded. That's just too good a gear not to upgrade. So we're gonna go ahead and get in this area, boop, enhance. I really wish I had the auto enhance where you click this and instead of it going 1, 1, 1, it just went bzz, bing, 12. I don't know when you unlock that, but I can't wait. But because this is the special gear you're guaranteed to get, all of these stats are going to roll purple, or I believe they should roll purple. I don't think they have a chance to roll lower, but they should be all to this little bar right here. So 20% attack bonus, 66 attack speed, and then we should get 20% health bonus as well in the bottom one, plus 34, I think 34% crit rate or something on top. Yeah. So here we go. Come on. Come on. There we go. Atta girl. There we are. So there we go. Everything's set up now for this one. Probably go ahead and pop that on because I do have crit rate on him right now, but this is obviously going to be more crit rate. We lose 0.5% health, but we gain a whole bunch of better crap. So we're going to go ahead and throw on him 2,000 freaking powers from one gear. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yep. Now this gear's butthole is just what I had, so this is obviously going to be a tremendous improvement over that. Let's go ahead and pop this up to 12. Hopefully it'll go fairly quickly. We do have like $5 million, and it sounds like a lot of dollars. You're like, wow, that's so many dollars. What do you do with all those dollars? This is what you do with your dollars. You enhance gear. But up until you unlock Mythic gear, it's relatively cheap to fully enhance gear. So taking your legendaries up to 12, even if they're not great legendaries, if they have a good main stat, kind of worth doing. Mythic gear kind of changes that, and we'll probably touch more on that when we get Mythic gear, but Mythic gear's last tier down here is incredibly expensive. It runs from like 400 to like 600,000 gold to get the enhancements because the chance for success goes way down. So you sit there and fail on these over and over and over again. So yeah, you don't want to take any Mythic gear to 16 unless it's actually really good gear. Stop all your Mythic gear at 12 unless it's like fantastic, then go ahead and take it up. But that's just a little tidbit. We'll talk more about that later. But here we go. We're going to get a lot more power out of this one too. 28 unskis. Oh my gosh, we're almost at 100% crit. 96.5% chance of hitting a crit. Now, the reason I don't think I want to change this piece over, it's pretty good. I don't need 20% more crit. That would be overkill, and this piece rolled 30% crit hit damage. Since I already have almost 100% crit rate, that's just stronger. Yeah, I lose out on a little bit of attack here, but I feel like it's worth it. So we'll probably upgrade this piece as well, just because I know I'm going to use it on somebody, because it's freaking good. Might put that on Navras if he doesn't have a good last piece of gear. I don't really know. We'll get this upgraded. But yeah, if you guys are starting over or you're on a new account and you haven't like pushed your storyline quests, this is why it's important to do that, because this is a tremendous power boost. Wrath gained like 5,000-6,000 power just putting 2 of this gear set on, and that's going to help you push higher in your gear raids, your promotion raids, which in turn helps you build your heroes higher and all that good business. So definitely important to do your storyline quests. So here we go. Boop. Boop. Not going to put it on you. What are you looking at here? Actually not a terrible piece of gear. We lose flat attack, but we are going to gain 20% crit rate and 66% of the attack speedage. Probably just simply better. 2,000 points better, to be fair. So that's good. You have nothing special here, do you? I'm not going to look at it. You got good enough gear for now, Bromigo. So there we go. We're going to do the last stage. This is a boss stage. Grab us out a summoning crystal if we win. 80,000 power. This guy's kind of annoying, but hopefully it's not a problem. 188,000 battle power. We're sneaking up on the old 200,000skis. We're not quite there yet, but we're getting close. So here we go. Got dudes coming in. How far can you place your dudes on this one? Well, you start out with like freaking 0 monies. I need to put dudes down, game. Okay, so here we go. Boss comes out very early on this one. He's kind of an annoying dude. Can we look at his... Oh, we can't. Lifesteal, evil spell, absorbs HP from the last deployed unit. There we go. Lowest HP unit gets hit by Abyssal Designation, and it does... Oh, it instantly kills you if you have less than 50% health. So that's annoying. Boop. Does it tell you what he does? Yeah, so you can kind of look here if you miss that or you have like a boss that doesn't have stuff. The monster manual kind of tell you what they do, so there you go. Bing. Now, I mean, we could put people up here just to be like little turds. I don't think it's a great idea. Do we want to try to like just cheese them? No, we don't have time, do we? We might. We're going to try to do a little cheesy cheese McCheeserson. May not work out, but... Oh my gosh! It may work out fantastically. Okay, so we need to get a healer down like stat. If we can get a healer on Navras, he might be able to take this guy down before he has a chance to do anything. He's gonna. Okay, so... We cheesed that crap right out the gate. That's nice. Love to see it. So now all I gotta do is really defend the rest of these enemies. Shouldn't be too bad. Oh, that's just dirty. But you can do strats like that. Obviously, we use Navras there. I wanted to kill these guys. I think he's going north, isn't he? You're swinging north? I hope you're swinging north. If you're not, we're gonna be in trouble. And then we'll get Ain down over here. Probably just put him like, I'll put him over here. Not really matter. He'll poke these guys, stop him from going north to this guy. But there we go. We should be set up now. I don't think anyone's going to pass away on us, but just in case, we'll throw a second healer down. And this is another area, like if you're struggling on this mission, because if you're not like as overpowered as my dudes are right now, these healers right here with that 2 wide radius is just absolutely massive. Being able to heal a fighter that's way up here and heal your team down here is just nice. There are a couple of healers you could place here that heal behind them and face them north, and they would heal everyone as well. But just more often than not, these guys are just the best heroes in the game. Because normally a healer right here that doesn't have this wide range wouldn't be able to heal your top guy. And if this guy's still alive up here putting damage on your team, you gotta have heals everywhere. So having at least one wide healer in your team is very... very nice. We're gonna go ahead and pop. We'll pop you here. Kind of help Ain make sure he doesn't get like overcome, and then we'll pop you there. But yeah, now we're just cleaning up the easy stuff. Taking out the boss early is really nice, and there are some heroes that really excel at that. I believe Alara is one of them. I think she's the marksman that was in like the last event. She's invisible when she spawns in, so things can't target her. So you can drop her to cheese bosses like that. Really nice use for her. But yeah, there we go. This one shouldn't be too bad. I think we've got this one kind of wrapped up. If we take out the boss that quick, I mean, what's really going to happen? Like, nothing. So cheese strats are always fun to pull off. Luckily, it worked this time really well. That's probably has something to do with Navros being level 60 already. I could have promoted him up to 6-star. I do have the 2 mythic extracts, but I'm not going to do that right now, just because I don't want to do that right now. But I kind of want to do that right now, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to save him. I'm going to save on him. Come on, walk into range. Okay, kind of. There we go. He still got somebody out of it. That's nice. Man, this guy's just such a freak, though. Can't wait to get his first awaken unlocked. I've got all the heroes I need to fuse up another one. They're just not promoted high enough yet. So once I get those up and I can get another copy of Navros, I'll awaken him one time. That's going to give him a flat, pretty much 20% crit rate at all times. But there we go. Pretty simple. Chapter 6. Nipped in the bud. Dunskies. Let's go backwards, though, and claim out our Diamondes. Perfect. We're not going to do anything else here. I'm not going to push into Chapter 7, although, oh, the XP raid's way up here in Chapter 7. That's kind of annoying. I was hoping to unlock that sooner rather than later. But there's only 15 missions again, so that'll be nice. But now, because we've got such powerful dudes, give me this energy, by the way. I want it. I need it. I gotta have it. Now we should be able to tackle the old fighters. We're going to try. I don't know if we've got enough power. As you can see, we're looking like weak little turds, but Wrath has got a big yellow thumbs up. You know what that means? That means he's great. So we're going to put him in here. That still puts it at hard, but I think they're assuming that you're going to have 6 other heroes to place down, and we don't, because we don't need 6 more heroes. Unless we do need 6 more heroes, but hopefully we won't. So what we're going to do here, we're going to pop this in 2x. Yep, they heal themselves. I understand the assignment. But how are we going to do it? I'm thinking aim this way poking down. Like so. Okay. He'll take care of, hopefully, this. I could aim him that way, and maybe that's the smart play. We'll see how this all goes down. I'm going to put this guy right like so. And then we're probably going to put... Bam. So they're kind of poking people down real hard right now. I'm going to put Borit right behind this guy. Just in case he does get swarmed, he'll have a little bit of a blocker behind him. And then we're going to throw Rex right here in the middle as our main tank kind of thing. So this is where they start bringing in all the dudes. And I'm hoping... So far, no one's getting overcome yet. No one's sneaked through, and that's nice. Probably at this point, I'm going to save his ult. He doesn't necessarily need it right now. We're still doing fine. Still poking people pretty much 1.5 times. Looking good. The only thing I might change on this one is moving Wrath forward 1 and aiming him up, so his AoE can kind of help clear this node in front of Rex, because Rex doesn't really have any damage at all. He's just there to block things. So maybe having Wrath right here aimed up to cover this square as well. So he's still going to block anybody that walks into him. And right now he's kind of taking those dudes down in one single attack anyways. But this is where things get real. So we're going to go ahead, and I think they're not going to stop, are they? No. We're going to go ahead and pop his ult to get some damage out. Okay, so this first wave is going down absolutely quick. That's great. 3 enemies. He's already got 1 down. He should be able to block 3 people. We should have this one in the bag. Ah, there we go. This one was an important one to beat. Luckily, Wrath, having 1 more good fighter is really all we needed to get us over that edge. Perfect. It said hard, but it wasn't hard. It was easy. All right, so stage 10 now completed. That makes me a happy, happy boy, because now we have a chance to be farming legendary extracts with our fighter material. And obviously, we're going to need some fighter material because we have a good fighter now. Yay! But there we go. That was what we wanted to do. I'm not really going to push any higher on it. I mean, the only thing you'd really want to do is get to 12 for a chance to get 2 of them. And because there ain't no way in crap we're pulling 13 today here. But there is a chance in crap that we pull 13 today here. So this is what we're going to do now. We're going to jump in here. 2 stages. Shouldn't be too bad. Obviously, we're going to be... we don't even have Navros in here. That's freaking hilarious. Because you're getting in there now, bro. Get you down there. Who are we missing? Oh, you. Perfect. Who else is in here that shouldn't be in here? You. Get out of here. Who do we want? Who do we want? Probably a slow bro. I do like a good slow bro. So there we go. Pop you in. Get things rolling. We do have 2 crystals to defend here. I believe it's going to allow us. Yes. So we're allowed to place dudes on both sides. That's enormous. We're going to put this guy covering both just because he's really freaking strong. And I like that. Boop. So you should clear anybody coming down this side, but also help up here. And then I can probably put like Ain and Rex here. And we should be fine. Pop that in 2x. Oh, maybe pop that in 1x. Just kidding. I was almost afraid. And then I realized Navras is insane. So we're fine. We could pop Wrath down here in front of this. Right now, it's looking like that's not necessary. Maybe pop this guy up here to kind of poke these dudes as they come out. I could put Mari up here. I'm not going to, obviously, because I didn't. Pop you down like so. Yeah, say Voltus is getting kind of left behind right now. I haven't really pumped him up too much. Most of my good gear is going on my new fighters and stuff. But if you put that new good gear set on your Voltus, like if you're stuck in Gear Raid 1 because you don't have good magic damage, taking that set and putting it on Voltus is not a bad idea. Lots of crit chance, boost tons of attack. He can still do a lot of work for you, so don't be afraid to shift your gear around. Later in the game, when we get better sets of gear, we might have to do that a little bit. But the game makes it very easy to swap your gear between heroes, so don't worry about it too much. Who are we gonna pop? Let's pop him. So I'm gonna pop a slow bro right down here. That way, if people try to sneak past old Navras, he doesn't let them. And then we'll put you up here, give the old pokey pokey, and then we'll put you here, just in case everything goes horribly wrong. But this stage looking very, very easy. I don't remember, I think the power was, what, 112,000 on this, and the next one's 140. So a pretty big jump for stage 13, but again, we are unlocking a new tier of loot, so the power generally goes up quite a bit on those. Either way, this one's not looking too bad. Even Voltus being not like super upgraded is kind of handling this top area pretty well. Oh wow, she's not doing anything. 900 damage? What the heckers? What the heck is wrong with you? I am sad about everything I just witnessed. But other damage that's not necessarily magic damage is probably going to start falling off a little bit. Ooh, we got a lot of big bros coming in. Perhaps we pop a Mari in here because we can. We could pop Voltus's ult here, might as well. Go ahead and get some damage on everybody. Oh, these guys might not even make it through him. Oop, they didn't. All right, not bad. Not bad at all, pretty easy. But will stage 10, by 10 I mean 13, prove us wrong? Maybe. It might. But I don't think so, but it could. All right, so let's go ahead and jump in here. The map is probably going to change on us, but that's not a big deal. Let's think in our brain holes. I don't really feel like I need Rex. And Dolores could be nice for a little attack boost, but let's not overthink it. We're just going to jump in here and see how things go. So we do have 2 tiles that cover this area. I'm gonna probably end up doing something like this. Yeah. And then I'm probably gonna throw in, how's our attacks looking? How many dudes can we place down here? So we cannot put anyone on the bottom. So the bottom one's gonna be very important to cover. So we're definitely putting Navras this way, because if we don't, things are going to slip through and we cannot block them with a ground unit. For the top, I think we're probably going to run Wrath and Ain, because they're both of our heaviest damage dealers. They're not doing a whole lot though. As you can see, this defense is getting pretty high on these units. So we're going to need magic damage up here as well. Could run it this way, might run it that way, but even Voltus being nearly unupgraded is keeping up with Wrath's damage right now, but that's kind of the thing. That's why it's the insignia of mages. It wants you to prioritize magic damage, not every other damage in the game. So far, so good. I don't know. I mean, not sure how I want to do this, because I've already got plenty of slowage down. Because I can just pop her up here as a little bit extra damage. I mean, it's not much. You're looking at big old 420 damage drops. That's insane. We're going to pop Hollow down, probably. Not that I might need the heals, but mostly because she'll be able to charge the ult of Navras, and he's kind of my get-out-of-jail-free right now. She doesn't quite, oh, she does reach Mari, so we could pop Mari's freeze as well if someone's trying to sneak in this back door on us. Pop this guy down, just because he'll slow things up a little bit for us. So far, things looking all right. Voltus, even though he's not super strong, is doing a decent amount of work right now. These guys aren't really getting through, that's good. And I don't think we'll have more than 4 people get up here so they can walk through our fighters. They shouldn't be able to, we should be fine. In areas, in areas like that could pop his ult, because when he pops his ult, it's going to cover like the whole area here. So if I do get in a sticky situation up here, Navras still can cover that, even though he's not necessarily aimed that way. That's kind of the nice thing about his ult, is it does kind of clear a huge ring around him. It's kind of like Mari's ult, which I guess you cannot click on. For some reason, you can't see her ult's range, which makes perfect sense that you can see everyone else's, but whatever. She does a little, like, I think it's 2-tile ring around her, and he does a 3-tile ring, so it's much bigger. There we go. We'll take care of these guys down here. Navras just put in the work. This is going to be a pretty big wave of enemies, but it's looking like, even though Voltus is pretty weak, he's still doing some work for us, so that's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, Mari doesn't do a lot of damage. She's hitting for, like, I can't even, was it like 1,000 damage or something? Yeah, like 1,700, so not much. But she's got a lot of attack speed, and that's what I've built her for. She's not here to deal damage. Her like max attack when she's all the way leveled up isn't even that high. But she's not really there for attacking. She's there to slow things down. So building attack speed on her is, in my opinion, much more important than trying to make her a damage dealer. Just let her do what she does. But there we go, stage 13, easily completed. And by easily, I mean, that actually wasn't that bad. I'm not going to lie about things. That was pretty easy. We could probably maybe push a little bit higher, but I don't really see a reason to. I mean, there's always a reason to. You get a better chance at dropping the mythic extracts the higher you go, but I don't know. We're not going to be doing like Extreme 1 or Extreme 2 anytime soon. Extremes would be nice to unlock. Extreme 2 is going to be fantastic. When you get these unlocked, it kind of knocks out all of your old annoyances of having to go back and like pick a stage to farm. We're like, oh, where's my purple essences? Oh, it's stage 6. Because you just get them all in one go, plus a chance to get 2 of these, which is really nice. We're not there yet, but we will get there. That said, we've accomplished everything we wanted to do today. We've leveled up Wrath. He helped us push through the fighters. And I guess kind of the mages as well. Blast through the campaign. We're on chapter 7 now. Hopefully the storyline kind of pushes us more into the hard direction now, because I want to get more of that hard loot. But there we go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support. And I will see you guys in the next one.